Are you a guitarist? Always playing in church. Sometimes you are asked to play 1, 4, 5. Oh, today I've selected the key of D. I want to explain both theoretical and practical 1, 4, 5 in the key of D. Now, let's look at this chart here. When you look at this chart, I have arranged the key of D, and you see that I have placed the B, C next to each other, E, F next to each other. And when to interpret that to any beginner who is in the house today is simply that B to C is a half step, E to F is also half step. So there is no need, there is no any other note between both of the E, D, E, F and B, C. That's one key point taken home. 1, 4, 5, therefore we have our 1 as D, our 4 as G, and our 5 as A. And back to 1. I want to explain to you what the key D is, where it is, the other 4 and 5 chords, and even some other related chords that are within the key of D. From there, I'm going to play some simple rhythms to accompany whatever I shall have taught. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this lesson. Back to the practicals now. So in the key of D, first of all, we must identify where our D is. Where is our D? Our D is in the open, the first one is in the open string position. And when we play open string position, we are always limited because sometimes we cannot play a full song around the open string. So bar chords were introduced. So our open D is that one. Where is other D? And how do we get other D? We have something called caged system, which is not the goal of this video, but I will go through it a little bit to show us what other key D is. In the C shape, we have C. When we bar this chord like this, it is C. We move half step, C sharp. We move another step, which is a whole step, that is now D. So we have this one as the D, another D. So we have the first D and the second D. Do you hear the sounds are the same? Yes, I hear. You should also hear because the guitar is 1, the microphone is 1, the speakers are 1. That is D. That is another D in that position. When we move to this other, this is in the caged system, this is the A shape of D. Do you hear the sound is still the same as, that is D. When we move to this other end, before we cross the 12th fret, we have this D here. And again we have this D here in the A shape, in the E shape. We have this D here. So please subscribe to this channel if you have watched to this point and you find this lesson is important to you, because I post such videos every week. And again, as a guitarist, you need to know all the chords within the fretboard for you to able to be playing solo and be able to capture what other people are playing on the stage. So welcome back to the top register D. Where is our D on the top register? The last D I've just explained is this, and this other one here. Those are the D's that before we cross the 12th fret. After crossing the 12th fret, we have this D here. Oh, there are a lot of D's. Now we want to do the 4-5. Why do we say 4-5? We say 4-5 because when we identify the scale D, the major scale of D, for example, in the 12th, at this position, in this position, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti. That is the scale, the major scale of D. Now, when you look at the major scale of D, for example, the first note is D, do, re. The second note is E. But because we have a formula for the major keys, for example, the key of D, my formula is very simple. That the first one is major, the second one is minor, the third one is also minor, the fourth one is major, the fifth one is major, the sixth one is minor, and the seventh one is diminished. So my formula is always very simple. Ma, mi, mi, mama, D. I have finished the formula. So if the first one is D major, the second one is a minor, and it is E minor. How do we name the E minor? The E minor is held this way. Then E, F minor. How do we hold the F? F major is this one. But now we release this finger to have a minor. Then we go to G major. G major is here. Another one is also here. Another one is also here. Those are the G major around the key of D. Then from G we go to A. A can be held this way, or we can hold it this way. A major. A major. From A we go to B minor. B minor. How do we name the B minor? This is the B flat. How do we know the B minor? Very, very simple with the caged system. For example, in the E shape, I can take you through how to know the B minor. So we have this shape as, in short, this is E. This is E. But now we hold it this way. That is E, F, F sharp, G. From G we go to A. No, from G we go to G sharp. We have G flat or A sharp, depending on how you are raising or lowering the note. Then we have A major, then B. Remember, this is the B. To have a B minor, you just release this one. So we have a B minor here. Have you seen how I have just gone through the roadmap of the fretboard to find the B minor? Then from B minor, we have the diminished, which we are not going to talk about. Now, after knowing all those chords around the key of D, I want to play 1, 4, 5. And we have agreed that we are going to use the C shape of D. And in the C shape of D, when we have 1, we shall have 4 here. What is our 4? Our 4 is G. So we can play this G here, or we can play this G here. So the easiest one is playing this one here. Then our 5 is A major. And we can play this A major also here. So we have, so in general, we have 1, 4, 1, 5. In that position. On this position also we have, on the open position we have 1, then we go to G, then on this other top register position we can also play 1, 4, 5, whereby we play D, we go to G, we come to C. We can play that. And I told you that there is this D here. This D here can also be played. This is D. This is also D. We can also play it. D, G, C. We can play that one. When you come to the top register also you identify the Ds. Where is our D? I told you here is our D. The C shape. Where is our G? Here is our G. Where is our D? D is here. So you can play this is D and this is D. This is G. Then from G we go to A. Our A is here. So G, A. Do you realize that this part is the same as whatever we are playing here? This one is for G. Are you seeing this formula? This is for G. This is G, C, D. Are you realizing that I'm playing the same shapes here? Just shapes, the cage system, not the same chords. Shapes. So D, G, A. In real sense, when I want to play that one here, I will play it D, G, A. That is how those chords are all over the fretboard. Now I want to play a little rhythm on each chord so that you see how something can be created. So for example, on the open string we can play, then we go to G, I am playing D, G, D, A. So I hope we are getting each other well. D, then G, then G, D, then A. So we can strum. Something like that. We can also come here and play D, D, G. So we can have a drum beat to hear or feel whatever is being played. can also play arpeggios along the way. Then we come also to this G part. We can play this A shape of D. Remember, I'm playing D, G, then A, G, A. So we can because playing the A shape can be difficult, so take the index finger and place it there. No, not index. The first finger and place it there. Then play this one, the broken chord of D. Then play G and play A. So when you you can also add some hammer-on pull-offs. We can add a drum and C or here. So this one can be your rhythm. You can play that. Then when you come to the top register for any solo, you just identify D, then G, then D. Then you play any solo around. Something like that. You play a little solo around. I was just demonstrating what you can play. So generally, in the key of D, I have explained almost everything, the chord progressions 1, 4, 5. Any person who wants some information or who can add some information, please comment below, because I shall read the comment and I shall also correct myself and add anything if my viewer wants it to be added. I am Michael, a remote worship and gospel session guitarist from Kenya. I do record rhythm guitar, bass guitar lines, and also gospel accompaniments for people, especially church people and also artists, music ministers. I do it in all languages: English, Kiswahili, and Luo, which is my native language, that is. So feel free to contact me through my WhatsApp number, and which is the one-on-one lesson number 0792544905. Please drop a comment showing the direction you want as my viewer. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. May God bless all of you.